Good evening. This is Ronald Allen, Managing Change on Facebook Live Chat, and tonight is an incredible storm, incredible snow, as you will see in a moment as we pan here. This is our backyard. And I just wanted to share with you some thoughts about the kid in me and the kid in you. Well, we all know that most of us, if we're fortunate enough, will hunker down in our places of residence. We'll light fires, we'll communicate with family, and we will, in some cases, be forced to communicate with one another. You may have heard our T-bird in the background whining because we have left him out while I do this session. Left him in while I do this session. But I wanted to share with you, do you remember when you were a kid and the weather was like this? As most parents are kind of apprehensive, I've been wanting to come out in this all day. And I've taken the opportunity that business is primarily halted. People are not going to their offices to catch up. Good afternoon, Joseph. Thank you very much for joining Managing Change Facebook Live Chat. Also, Christopher. And this is our backyard. This is a perfect day to catch up with some reading. Have you had a favorite book or a novel or an article you wanted to study? Have you wanted to work on that car in the garage, eh? Maybe go over to a friend's house, play a game of chess. Looking at opportunities such as this, which is absolutely magnificent, reminds me, as a kid, what we used to do. And not too often, but every now and again in England, we'd have a good storm, and we would enjoy it. We would play chess. We would build our scrapbooks. We would engage with other friends and other kids in the neighborhood. But today, as you can hear in the background, it's almost deafeningly quiet. Look at this. Bring them on camera. Okay, Michael. Thanks for joining. Let me see if I can. We've got two buddies here. One is T-Bird, a pit bull, and the other one is Sanji. We rescued. You hear him in the background? He's a bull mastiff. I'll see if I can pull them along. But the discussion today is really all about the kid in you, the kid in me. This is a perfect day. It's going to continue until about 6, 7, maybe 8 o'clock tonight. And maybe tomorrow we'll have a chance to sleep in. But what are you doing about your life? About things that have always been a concern on your menu of things to do, as opposed to waiting for that bucket list. So, let's see, Sanji, got some people who'd like to say hello to you. Sanji is not feeling receptive here. Good afternoon, Malcolm. Thank you very much for joining in Managing Change Facebook Live Chat. Let me give you guys a quick look at Sanji. Let's see how we do this. Sanji is down. There's Sanji. Hey, Sanji. Say hello to your audience. Now, you'll notice that we have... Oh, there he goes. He's a playful bull mastiff. He's about 3-4 years old. And as I say, we just rescued you. So, for yourselves, on a day like today, did you cook something for family? Did you reunite with family members that typically you don't have a chance? You know, many family members, one's going in, one's coming out. With your kids. My wife and I, pretty much most of the day, we were working on our business plan. The first quarter is finished. What are we doing to improve opportunities to secure contracts? I had a great conversation with the new intern we have. And we identified things that they wanted that complement our business. Notice the way that I ordered that. I spoke about that in that order. It's absolutely crucial that we connect. Everyone talks about generation gaps. Nonsense. It's called an interest lack or lack of interest. I'm going to show you our house is at the corner of 5 points, 5 streets, and this is what it looks like. It's absolutely magnificent. These are days and times that you cherish. These are times that you think and do of things that perhaps you don't have a chance to. By the way, this is a Austrian spruce. This is our cherry. It's a plum cherry, I should call it. We come out and investigate our horticulture because with the weight of the snow, it has broken some of our very cherished children. We call them all children. Our dogs and our plants. Here, by the way, I'm going to see if I can open this up. Some of you may know this one. This is a Japanese umbrella plant. See this guy? Yep. That grows about 2 inches a year. So what has that got to do with managing change? What has that got to do with you managing your people, your family, your children, raising your children? It's understanding timing. We don't get this weather too often. Quite frankly, over the last 5 years, we haven't had it at all. For those of you who push back and say, I don't need this, remember, this is nature. You don't have a choice. So the attitude behind all of this in today's discussion, the kid in you, the kid in me, is to remember those days when you did have fun. Now, I know there are some out there who were possibly bullied. Today, make it a different day. Go out there and build your snowmen. There's a family down the road and they build incredible architecture. And it is architecture out of snow. They've built a snow woman, which was really cool, because they made a skirt and they sprayed it pink. So you know it was a skirt. They also made a dragon. And for the Pierre de Resistance, they made a castle out of snow. And today's fall, the depth, is sufficient enough to do that. Good afternoon, Jack. Thank you very much for joining in Managing Change Facebook Live chat. And this, our guy there, he's just bouncing around. It's a great time to come out and just think. It's a great time to come out and just meditate. You don't have to meditate when the weather is 80 degrees or you're sitting in a sauna. Just come out and smell the earth. Come out and enjoy these moments. Because let's face it, when we're at work, when we're in hostile environments, we don't get to enjoy this. I'm going to go down the road a little bit and show you some more areas which are really absolutely beautiful. By the way, this is my willow tree, which is now completely covering our space. And that is my wife breaking the gate open because the snow probably has frozen parts of it. So I'll have to go around this way. It's attitude. It's the meaning we subscribe to things. It's realizing that it is all about enjoying the moment. We make a big deal about Christmas. We make a bigger deal about other yearly events. And so today is a snow day. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. Nothing is out here. Nobody is out here. Sometimes my wife and I would get up in the morning, 3, 4 o'clock, and drive into Philadelphia or down to Delaware. Places that we knew would have stores that were open. Remember Baskin and Robbins? Even in the dead of winter, 24 hours a day, you could get ice cream. It's challenging the daily grind. It's putting forth that effort, no matter what your age. It's believing in your perceptions of life. And a day like today is exactly that. It's absolutely beautiful. This is called the 5 points, 5 roads that intersect. And there is nothing absolutely gorgeous. This one down here is to the woods that you've seen a few of our live chats. This is just fantastic. Remember, what we take for granted, others cherish. Remember, some of the things that we bitch and complain about, others long for. You know the expression, if an occurrence is the worst thing that I experienced today, give me 10 of those. Well, I say that about today. This is the real first serious storm we've had in a long time. And we, by the way, were in last week's, I think it was last week Wednesday or the week before, we were coming back from Massachusetts in that storm. So I can say that because it took us 10 hours for a 4-hour trip. And all the major arteries into Browns Mills were blocked off by trees. And we actually had a military escort and our utility company working its way systematically through the main corridors to help us get home. We didn't get home until about 8, 9 o'clock at night. So today, I am grateful. Today, I am passionate. Today, I long for this because I am at home. Not only are many people not at home, but they are committed to having to be in environments that are hostile. Managing change is an organic expression, a community, a clan. As my mother's maiden name is MacFarlane, we are a clan of the Scotch. And I recognize that it is not all about academics. Yes, I do the change in project management methodology and processes. Yes, I subscribe to alignment optimization to help through SaaS systems, very sophisticated algorithms to help people align their interests. Without this type of activity, it's all meaningless. Get out for 5 or 10 minutes. You hear my wife digging away there. I'll probably help her in a minute. I do my fair share, by the way. I don't want you to think that it's unfair. But this is what it's all about, guys. Managing change on Facebook live chat. You guys have a great evening. Someone else here. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Anne, thank you very much for joining. Johnny Santiago, thank you very much for joining. Remember when you were a kid. Go out there, even if you don't have kids. We don't have kids, but we're going to bring our guys out, our dogs out. But go out there and enjoy this weather. It's as beautiful as a nice 75, 80 degree sunny day. It's our Creator's weather. It's our planet's weather. And if we pick and choose and complain, then we've lost the essence of what managing change is all about. Enjoy, read a book, stay up tonight, light that fire. Go and cook that small meal that you've wanted to and take it over to a friend. Go and help in a charity care. It's probably a code blue tonight. You know what that means? The temperature's below 25 degrees. Take something of value, not your scraps, and give it to somebody else. That's what managing change is really all about. And I'm glad that we're able to come out and enjoy this and share it with a few people, and not always talk about the negative of Jack Frost, Mother Nature, and certainly Father Time, because I know a lot of people are going to be hunkered down and worried. What is there to worry about? This will come and this will go. And the beautiful thing is tonight, by tomorrow, we're going to see 40, 50 degree temperatures. So this is going to be slosh. But memory-wise, it will persevere in all our minds. So this is Ronald Allen, Managing Change on Facebook Live Chat. You know where to find me.